Good day guys, coming here. Welcome back to Langrisser. I am on part 2 of this video. We'll be doing the demo play for Xeon. Okay, it's pronounced as Xion, but the name is written as Xeon, so there's so much way of pronouncing it again. And Chinese is called Xion. Okay, it's the usual stuff. We'll be going through the quick going through of the talent. Then we're gonna looking at the class. Then we're going through all the skills, the soldier, the 3C animations, the Echo of Light skin, and compilations. Then we're going through on the demo play, and last but not least, the type of enchantment to go with. So on the previous video, I've go through with Real Bag. To be honest, my experience with him is not so good. I mean, maybe because I'm not good at playing with him, but thus far his experience is not that great. At least that's how I feel, and hopefully Xeon is going to be much better. So okay, this is his type of class. So he's from Origin of Light, Strategy, and Meteor, and these are his stats and his attack. Oh okay, his attack, like I said previously, is only A. Then his skill is higher, almost 300, and his talent, okay, quick go through again, though it's kind of long. So Blood-seeking spinning blade, so increase crit rate and crit damage by 25%. After dealing damage to enemies, apply a layer of cracked wounds. The effect is that when enemy end their turn, they'll receive a fixed damage based on 0.5 times the attack of the caster. Cracked wounds can be stacked up to 5 times, last 2 turns, and the fixed damage cannot be immune, and this means that the maximum you can deal is 2.5 times fixed damage to your enemy. When using straight line AoE skills, apply to the furthest range a 2-turn terrain effect, Spinning Blade. The effect of Spinning Blade are as follows. If enemies stand at one ring or circle around the Spinning Blade, when they're in their turn, they will receive a fixed damage of 1 time the caster attack. Do know that Spinning Blade has a higher terrain coverage priority, and the fixed damage should be able to be immune, as it's not being described as cannot be immune to. And when you end their turn, if there are spinning blades on the field, you can choose to retrieve all the spinning blade, which will travel back to the caster. And on the way back, if the spinning blade passes through an enemy, it will deal 0.15 times AoE damage to them. And if the same enemy is being hit multiple times, the damage will be reduced by 40% each time. And after retrieving the blades, there will be a CD of 1 turn before you can retrieve the spinning blade again. So apparently these are the type of class: Assassin and Archer. Then these are all the skills he will be having. So you have a single target skills, though to be honest, it's not much use because his talent is assisting more to AoE skills. So yep. So these are the type of soldiers he will be able to bring. So alright, you guys know the usual protocol. We'll be going through new soldier class. Do know that the stats written here is kind of like only a level 5. So I'm gonna just say increase the percentage. I'm gonna go with X percentage or a certain amount of percentage, because the stats here is not the max stats. So alright, this assassin class is known as the Arc Assassin. So increase attack by certain percentage and increase crit rate by certain percentage. And if you do damage to enemies below 100%, increase crit rate by crit damage by certain percentage. So this is definitely, to me, not the unit you need for Xeon, because he's basically going to be spamming his AoE. You don't really need to go into battle. So I guess this might not be the right hero for him. Not sure how did you guys think. Okay, this History C animations.
ここまでだ
Oh, that's fast. Let's listen to it again.
ここまでだ
Okay, check out his daily conversations and check out his stats. So it's 172 cm, 54 kg, and this is how he sounds like when you summon him.
悲しみの枷も輪廻転生の呪いも全て僕が断ち切るよそ者よ出番だ
So, so guys guess it, based on the sound, he's voiced by the same voice actor of Oboro, aka Aran Yeager from Attack of the Titan. So you're a fan, you're definitely gonna summon him, guys. Okay, this is how he sounds like when he changes his class.
この毒の刃もっと命を奪える
When he reads his skills.
ここまでだ
Alright, there's simple Japanese lesson time, and that means kokomade da, and that means that ends here. So you don't have to go too much at tuning build. Sometimes you can tell them it kind of like end of a line. If you can't think of a better word, you want to tell people it's gonna end here, so you can though it's not the right way to say it, but if you can't think of a better word, you can just tell them kokomade da, and that means that's the end of a line. Yep. Okay, when you choose him.
僕は闇の中に潜む
Definitely don't use this on a daily conversation, so we're not going through this. When he's not able to battle.
やっと止められる
Okay, daily conversations.
あなたが住んでいるところには沼地も正気もないのかもう少し教えてくれないだろうか
Okay, he definitely sounds like some weird otaku that like, oh gosh, you live at a place that is so different from me. Please tell me more. Okay, when he's happy.
朝の明るい日差し沼の子供たちも毎日こんな景色が見られるといいのに
When he's angry.
猛獣たちとの死闘の中で習得したスキル僕たちは二度とおもちゃにはならない
When he's sad.
戦争が無限にランシャールを引き裂くリオベックの統治を終わらせなければ
Okay, interaction conversations.
主君と一族どちらかを選ぶことは簡単じゃないだけど僕が反逆を決めた以上これ以上ためらうことはできない
Okay, when he's irritated.
全てを排除するためなら何も惜しくない
Special interactions.
あなたは僕たちの仲間だ
Okay, you can learn this. あなた
は僕たちの仲間だ
あなたは僕たちの仲間だ You are our allies. Or you can say it more like towards friend, you can say it's like buddy. Yep. So it's something to be said when you think of someone being your ally or your friends. So yep. And that's it. So we'll be checking out his character. So the type of class. So as you guys has actually seen just now, he'll be either holding blades or bow and arrow, and we're gonna check out how he looks like in his chibi form. Okay, I presume this is how he's attacking, releasing his skills. Okay, when he feint, when he run. Okay, chanting his spell. So I'm gonna presume that's all. We'll be checking out in his Echo of Light. And ta-da! So if Real Bag is the bad guy, he will be the ally of justice, and this is definitely I'm gonna say the copycat of Kamen Rider, and this is kind of like from Kamen Rider Revised. Correct me if I'm wrong, for any fans know. It can be revised, it also can be Zio. Though looking at the trend, I'm gonna go with Revise right now. Definitely a mashup of other Kamen Rider, but not to mention this Echo of Light is kind of cool. Okay, and with the cards flying around him, I'm gonna say it, and also Decado. So it's kind of like Honore Decado. Oh, okay, and look at when he attacked, that's like, oh my god. Final Kamen Rider. K. And he just disappeared off the screen. And this is how he looks like when he's running. I'm gonna say this Echo of Light skin is definitely very cool and nice to look at. Oh, I really like it. So you can see he's doing his final attack rider, Kamen Rider kick. See this finish off with explosion. This is pretty cool. Pretty cool. I think I want to get his Echo of Light skin if it's released. And it's charging, as you can see. The rider kick, he's doing his stance, charging his spell. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta say, the Echo of Light skin really caught my eye. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I definitely like how he do his finish off rider kick. So let's see if despite he has assassin and archer class, all the skins are the same. I gotta say it's slightly disappointing on this one. I was hoping like he can get some change of weapon on his hands, like to bow and arrow or guns instead. That's like the current trend Kamen Riders are going on. Okay, then we'll be checking out on his full character art style for people who are interested to do cosplay or art drawing. So like real back there from Ransha, the area that they're gonna be dressing very little because of the harsh environment they're living. And though I gotta say on his
朝の明るい日差し、沼の子供たちも毎日こんな景色が見られるといいのに。
Yep, his default art style reminds me of the assassin class or Amy and Shiro from Fate Stay Night when he's wearing lesser clothes or the magic crest around his body. So it just gives me the vibe. What do you guys think? So let's listen to it again.
あなたが住んでいるところには沼地も正気もないのか。もう少し教えてくれないだろうか。
So one
この
thing
探検は無数の反逆者の血に染まっている。あなたが始めたこの業はあなた自身が終わらせるのです。閣下。
So one thing that I just noticed right now is that he's already before his Echo of Light skin, he's already wearing like a belt, a transformation belt with a like skull crest. So they're actually hinting that the Echo of Light skin is gonna be something towards the Kamen Rider kind of concept. Gotta say, I give credit to them. This is pretty cool. I definitely would like to have him when he's being released on SEA. So right, that's it, and it's time for us to go for his demo play. So hopefully it's gonna be much easier and more fun to use, despite he have tons of description on his talent. So woo. Okay, this is definitely the great soldier they gave for us on demo play, because unlike Himiko or like the fake Emperor Autocrato, of having his exclusive weapon that you can steal enemies buff by default, he definitely need this soldier. So the new soldier unit, personally I don't think it's applicable to him. This is definitely a better one.
ダークエルフは屈しない。
So okay, his spinning blade is 2-turn cooldown. Flying blade quick shot is also 2 turns, so you might not need clock. However, his 3C is 5 turns, so I guess if I'm spamming him for AoE, my party will go with clock. So let's check. So as you can see, this is the one I'm talking about, the spinning blade. So you can, let's check out the range. So it's 2, 4, 6. So it's 6 followed by 1, 2, 3, excluding the endpoint here. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. So it's pretty cool. So we're gonna go with here. So we're gonna hit with 3 enemies, and here we go.
一瞬です。
So we get to retrieve the blade, but no, we are going to retrieve it later after we spend as much as we can.
僕は闇の中に潜む。
So enemies will be taking the fixed damage and it lasts for 2 turns, so it's 1 time, so it's pretty
僕
cool
は
and
闇の
awesome.
中に潜む
So the one with only 1 straight line quick shot is with 7 range. That's a lot, so we're gonna try to keep our distance from them as much as we can. Oh, I can teleport to defensive terrain, so I'm gonna do that. Still not gonna retreat yet.
僕は闇の中に潜む
Okay, I gotta be honest, guys. I changed my opinion that on my previous video about the skill description. Real bags seems to be more fun, but now after playing, I can't say Zeon is definitely a very strong hero, but he is definitely a fun hero to play with. So, right.
一瞬で済む
So now we're gonna be planning on retrieving all the blades. So, okay, you're gonna try on here. So you it's pretty cool. You get to choose the directions that the blades come about. Okay, it's not in a very good directions. Okay, I'm gonna go with here right now first.
ここまでだ
Oh,
僕は闇の中に潜む
So just go with double 2 directions, so then
ここまでだ
fix 1 direction. Oh, if you didn't choose the direction, he's only going to take the damage once. I mean, that's what I see. Correct me if I'm wrong. So I gotta say, Zeon is definitely a hero that is very fun to play with, but based on the current meta of the Apex, AoE is not that welcome. And when I say welcome, it doesn't mean you can't play, but it's just that AoE is on a downtrend. They are losing because they are not as strong to go with as single target, because single target is characters right now, they have a lot of like teleporting, egg again. They can quickly rush off your hero, and as you can see, because Zeon is an AoE hero, his damage can't be too much overkill. He's not able to one-shot enemy, so the AoE trend is kind of
僕は闇の
low,
中に潜む
and not to mention he do not give
僕
much
は闇の
debuff
中に潜む
towards enemy, so it's not that great, I guess. Sorry, let's change. We're gonna go with 3C.
ここまでだ
And then we're gonna try to bait our enemies coming towards the downside. Alright, so I'm just gonna go here. You know, I just. Oh no.
僕は闇の中に潜む
Yep, this is a bad option.
ここまでだ
So now we have 2 blades. I'm gonna try here.
一瞬で済む
So we have 3 blades on the
一瞬です。
team now, and now we're gonna try retrieving them all again. And do know that you don't have to wait until you have all the blades. You can retrieve them all at once. Okay. And the great thing about this is you get to choose how they come back. So it's pretty cool.
ここまでだ 僕は闇の中に潜む。
And because his assassin, his attack speed is kind of fast.
ダークエルフは屈しない。僕は闇の中
Let
に
me
潜む。
try this. Oh, that's cool.
ここまでだ。
And we're gonna retrieve.
一瞬で済む。
Oh, okay. So as long as you damage an enemy, you'll get the crack wounds on them. That's pretty cool. You can stack up very little. So as long as and not to mention that it cannot be immune. So that's pretty cool. Okay, let's try again. I gotta say, I had my time enjoying playing him. It's pretty nice to play. I gotta say.
ダークエルフは屈しない。僕は闇の中に潜む。
And I gotta admit, his range is very great. Okay, oh, only the 3C gave the buffs, alright.
一瞬で済む。
So you gotta be careful on how to attract the enemy, so trying to hurt as much of the enemy as I can.
僕は闇の中に潜む。
And for the crack wounds, it's just as long as it deal damage to them. And for the spinning blade, it only have triggers when you cast skills. So if you want to constantly
ダークエル
abuse
フは屈し
this
ない。
skill, you might want to get clock. Though this two skill can be recycled among each other after casting the 3C. The only problem is the 3C itself because of the 5 turns cooldown effect. Hey, that's pretty cool. Then I'm gonna go with here. Oh no, I'm gonna go with here.
一瞬で済む。 ダークエルフは屈しない。
And then now I'm just going to spam it.
一瞬で済む。
And just note that the attack you see is 1006 here is just for demo play. It's not that accurate. So I'm gonna presume his attack is just gonna be around 1002 or 1003 again without faction buff. That's a max. Or I'm gonna give it lower 1001 to 1002, even after adding on to the God's Covenant now. So right, we're gonna retrieve it and oh gosh. So I guess I'm gonna retrieve it first. I'm gonna retrieve it next turn.
僕は闇の中に潜む。
Okay, now we're gonna retrieve the weapon.
ここまでだ。
So as you can see, in order to stack up to 5 of the 5 or more of a blade, let me check again. His talent is very long. We gotta recheck. Oh, sorry, the fixed damage deal up to 5 stacks, but there's no limit to the spinning blade on the field. So if you want to abuse, I would suggest to go with clock, and then you're gonna go with your allies who can cast act again on Xeon, so you can spend a number of blades on the field, and also stacking up on crack wounds to quickly stack up to 5 times, so you can deal a lot of damage to enemies and gonna speed up your games, especially towards your daily, like, what's it called again? Yep, your timeless trial. So Of course, it's definitely you don't need it for old players right now. You can just push the game quickly with whatever old heroes you have. But for new players, if you just got your hands on real bag, it's gonna be very fun. It's gonna definitely gonna use more of your brain to how to spam all the things that is going on. And it's like his class say, he is from the strategies class, so you guys definitely gonna use your head, get more thinking to play him. So I'm gonna presume that either to go with, again, fixed damage, you can go with full moon or clock. Then movement wise, since he's definitely not someone to go straight into the field, priority wise, breeze is not the main priority, though if you want to go with breeze, it's okay. But looking at his skill range, it's either 6 tiles or 7 tiles. That's a lot of advantages. You do not really need to go with that, though if you want breeze for PvP, definitely go with that. Other than that, I'll definitely go with full moon or clock. What did you guys think? Leave it down in the comment section below. This is Kami. See you guys on the next video. Thank you guys for watching and thank you guys for your support. Goodbye.